Okay, y'all, so Tawanda's husband is out here embarrassing her even on her wedding day. Now, he went out his way to let cameras know that Towanda smelled like onions and onion burgers on their wedding day. Y'all heard me right. Now, for those of you who don't know, Towanda and Sean dated for 9 years before they finally decided to tie the knot on March 22nd, 2025. So a clip from their wedding day is going viral. And in this clip, Sean is on camera talking about how Towanda smelled like an onion sandwich.
Towanda smelled like an onion sandwich.
Really?
She did. She washed her armpits, but she's okay now. Yeah, she smells good now. I got a wife that smelled like onion burger a little bit, but you good now. You washed up under there and everything. We good. She took a quick, what they call it, a whole bath.
But this not even the first time that Sean has shown us who he is. Not long ago, Towanda was on IG and she called Sean a provider. And she was really trying to compliment him and, show her appreciation. But apparently in his mind, being called a provider was offensive. So he went out his way to humble her.
I have to get up early in the morning because I have to work. Well, I don't have to. The great, wonderful thing about it is I have an amazing, wonderful man who provides for me financially, emotionally, mentally, and I just appreciate you, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome, but you know what? You do have to work because there's no way. You still gonna want
I have to. I don't have to. I want
Yeah,
to.
but your insides make you do it. Like you're not gonna sit there and just get your nails done, get massages all day. That's not fucking happening. Not the Towanda that I know.
No.
You gonna find.
No, that's why I said I want to. I want to. There's a lot of people who have to do certain things in their lives. Like they have to take their medicine. Like if they don't take their medicine, if they don't take their medicine, then something else may happen. But for me, I want to do these things. That's what I'm saying. It's not that I have to, which is amazing.
You do want to, but you have to as a person. You just not that woman. I don't care how much money I got. You're not gonna sit at the house and do nothing and go shopping all day like some motherfuckers are.
I'm not a shopping girl like that, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying you don't have to, as in like you must go to work. I'm saying your inner character and your moral compass and who you are will never let you sit anywhere and just do nothing all goddamn day. That's not happening. That's
the truth. That's the truth.
So let me get this straight. This man is too proud to be called a provider, but he has no problem calling his bride an onion burger on their wedding day in front of thousands of people, in front of cameras. So he can't take a compliment, but he can hand out embarrassment just fine. And it's like after 9 years together, this is the version of yourself that you bring to your wedding day. You have to make humiliation part of y'all big day. But this man has been rubbing Towanda's fans the wrong way for a time now. Now, ever since that clip has been making its rounds, a lot of people have been calling their marriage a lavender marriage. They've been calling him sassy because really when you look at it, it's like what man is going to sit there and humiliate their wife in front of thousands of people? I mean, you might have a conversation on the side in private, but you're not going to bring that to the public. But if that's what she wants, that's what she wants. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation below. What do you think about Towanda's husband humiliating her? But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
But I do want to say thank you to everyone who's congratulated us. That is happy for us.
Yes.
And anyone who's praying for us, we thank you for that. And then whatever you praying, we pray it back on you 100-fold.
Yes.
And that attributes to the good prayers and the bad prayers. So we appreciate y'all. And man, that was a moment. And when we first got engaged, this was back in May. She couldn't even sleep for the next 2 weeks.
Oh no, yeah, I hardly sleep. So that was I was just on cloud 9, like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, yep. Oh, you ain't seen the episode? Sorry, Les, my bad. Yeah, we got hooked up.
That's how I was thinking the whole time. He would look over, he would go to sleep and wake up, and I'd be like this.
Oh yeah. I'd be like, yo, you need to calm down.
Why? I was excited. I'm still excited. Even with watching it, it made me even more excited again and again and again and again and again. Just made me very excited and happy. That we are
How did you
engaged.
pick her ring? Oh man, that was a whole thing. Because well, first of all, her favorite store is Tiffany, so I knew I had to get it from Tiffany's because when she takes jewelry in there for them to clean, like we'd be going somewhere and she'd be like, "Oh, can you please clean this stuff?" That makes her heart happy to walk in the store. So I knew I had to get it from there. Then I knew I couldn't get a regular. Well, I say no, I couldn't. I know we had kind of talked about this. She liked diamonds, but she don't really like just plain white diamonds. She don't like the traditional
rings. Yeah.
Right. So I had 3 rings. I called my boy. Shouts out to Tim McCain at Tiffany's. Avery, what's up? Tim McCain at Tiffany's in Phipps down here in Atlanta. He helped me out. So I had it actually happened real quick because I found him, and then I had him overnight the 3 choices to Tiffany so I could go in because you was filming and I dropped you off. I went over there and looked at him and I ran him by my homeboy, my crew, like, which one y'all think? And we all unanimously was like, yo, the blue. So and it happened to be your stone too. It happened to be like your stone. Sapphire. So when I got it, I had it at the house, and then we was going to Vegas. So I was like, it's really hard to hide something from Towanda. Like she's kind of like, and she's not an inquisitive type of like, what is that? Who you on the phone with? What's in that bag? She ain't that tight. She got spidey sense. So she'll be like, right there in your left pocket, you have a number, and it starts with a 5-7. And you be like, bitch, how you know that? How do that?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I was kind of like, she gonna see me putting difference. My left foot gonna be wrong or something. She gonna be like, nigga, you got it. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't. She was like, the whole time. So
I was in work mode.
You was in work mode, but when I kept saying, honey, you want to get your nails done? You was like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, why you keep asking me that?
I'm like, bro, bitch, get your shit done, player. You about to be on blast. So then, going through the airport, I just didn't want it to be where it gets pulled. Then I got to take everything out the bag. Then she gonna see it because the box was like, it was all wrapped. It was stealing all the Tiffany stuff. So as soon as you see a piece of that color, you already know what's up. Like they got that color on lock. So I'm like, man, let me take it out. Take the bow off. Put the bow over here. Put the bag over here. The box around the corner, and then the ring down in the corner side. So we figured it out. We got it. But I was nervous going through TSA because I was like, man, if she sees this ring, it's gone. And then I told OG at the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Snap.
What's up, Snap? I told OG is the showrunner, the dude that y'all saw like that was like running the show.
Mm-hmm.
I told him before y'all filmed, he was like, hey man, we want to get y'all on the show. I'm like, I'm good. And I was like, well, we talk business. And I said, well, listen, here's the real thing. The real thing is this. I'm going to propose to her, but if I sense that y'all gonna fuck this up, I'm not doing it. I'll do this shit at home in the bathroom. I don't give a fuck. It was like, no. So I said, listen, I told Ricardo, I told OG, I said, don't mention this to nobody. I said, don't tell none of her sisters, don't tell her mama, don't tell her daddy, don't tell nobody, don't even pray about this. Just forget we ever talked about this, and we'll figure this out as we go. So when we went to Costa Rica, we was in Costa Rica, and OG called me, and well, I ain't gonna go into what he was saying, but he boom.
Made it happen.
He made it happen. I was just like, look, well, this is what we gonna do, because Trina and them already went out there for the opening. I was like, look, we get on the plane and we going out there. Have some motherfucking cameras, because this is gonna be the shit. So we was in Vegas, went downstairs. Tony and Sedge was having their rehearsal. I went down there with Kenneth. Kenneth is Tony's manager. We had a huddle. That's when Tony found out. She didn't know to the very last minute, but that's the way I wanted to be, because I didn't want to have nobody holding a secret and then mess it up.
Terry. Well, I will say that the reason why we didn't say anything back in May is a couple of reasons. First of all, because we knew that they were going to put it on the show. The second thing is that we wanted to tell our story ourselves. So although we were there and it was over 3,000 people there in the audience, it was a bummer that everybody had their cameras out and they were capturing it, and then they posted it, and we were like, well, that's, we wanted to do it ourselves in our own way. So that's why we took 3 months to tell our story, because we wanted to be able to tell it, and we wanted to be able to tell everybody the happy news, because we are still, especially me, really super duper excited about the fact that
Yep. So it's a good time.